Hello, sunshine. Thank you so much for joining Being Awesome with Yvette, where I write and share daily messages to uplift and encourage you to want to change and do the will of God to become a stronger and better version of you. If this is something you're interested in, please hit the subscribe button to be notified when I post the next message. Today, the message is faith test. The scripture is James 1 verse 12. God will bless you if you don't give up when your faith is tested. We all have wanted to give up on waiting for things to happen after we have prayed. We have to pray and ask God to give us the wisdom to know that He will answer our prayers. But sometimes the things that we're waiting on God to change or give us is sometimes the things God needs us to go through and take our focus off the situation and know that this is just a test. And remember, faith for answers. I am trusting Him no matter what. Guys, I remember a while back, I was in a situation. I was in a relationship and it wasn't going well. I wanted to get out. I needed to get out. And it's easy for everybody, and sometimes I call people the street committee. It's easy for people to say, leave, get out, walk away. It's easy. It's easier said than done. For one, you got to be prepared. For two, we go to God and we ask for doors to be open. We ask, to help us walk away from the situation. But sometimes it's not easy to walk away because, one, we're not prepared. Again, it's easy for people to tell us to leave. But when you're trusting God, God may have us be still. I know for me, I was in a situation. Here I am. I'm in a state. You want to know if you got friends? Get in a situation. This is where it came in for me. Here I was in a bad relationship, trying to get out. These are my choices. I can quit my job and go back home with no job. 2, be patient, wait on the right door to open, save my money, and leave. Now, most people were like, nope, you need to get out. He's toxic. He's crazy. You need to get out. For me moving quickly, because it takes money to move. And if no one's giving you the money to move and you haven't, remember now, if I haven't saved up for anything, you can't do anything. So you got to be smart. So yes, God will open up doors, but also you also have to know what you can do, because at the same time, if you're already in one bad situation, why are you going to move into, I'm going to say a room with 5 other people sharing one bathroom, paying them $1,000 a month? That is not a good situation. So I'm going to go from one toxic situation to a house of 4 women sharing one bathroom, paying $1,000 a month. That's not very smart. That's going from one bad situation to another. Or I can go rent and stay in a shelter, or I can stay in my car. Guys, let me show you how God showed up for me. All of those situations were brought to me. And I said, nope, I'm not going to leave one bad situation and put myself in another worse situation. I'm not going to quit my job because that's not very smart. I wasn't in a dangerous situation. So I was just in a situation that wasn't a great situation to be in. So meaning the person had a mouth. He wasn't physical, but he was verbal. But it wasn't all the time. But either way, it wasn't a good situation. But let me tell you, I don't care what anybody was bringing to me. I was staying still because I knew I had been praying. I was praying for God to open the right door. I knew I didn't have $3,000 or $5,000 saved up to get my own place, but I had to be smart. I prayed, God, Open the right door. Let me find the right place to go. I don't want to move and be in another situation. And here I am praying again to God. Everybody was coming at me. Stay in your car. Go stay in a shelter. Guys, let me tell you what. By me staying still in the midst of the chaos and the storm, when God showed up, he showed up so good that I was able to leave the situation without a struggle, without a fight. It was so smooth of a transition for me. I was able to get all of my stuff, and I was able to leave without any chaos. But that was nobody but God. And that's nobody but my relationship with God and my faith in God and my trust in God, not people. I was not going to put myself in another situation. So I don't know who I need to share this with, but who needs to know this? When you stand on faith and you trust God in the midst of a storm, when you're in that storm, just stand still and trust God. I did that. And when God showed up, he opened the right door for me. He made the transition smooth for me. It wasn't a struggle. I didn't have to fight. I didn't have to argue with nobody. It was an easy transition. I'm here to let you know God is amazing, but we have to trust God. Again, it's easy for people to tell you to leave. It's easy for people to pick up the phone and call you up and say you don't need to be in this situation. But guess what? People aren't so quick to give you the money to leave. People aren't so quick to help you get into a better situation. Because moving into a house with 4 or 5 people is not always the solution. You were better off staying in the bad situation, knowing the devil you're with, versus moving somewhere. So sometimes I know for me, I have to slow down and don't be so quick to move. Because when I move on my own, I cause chaos. But when God shows up, it's smooth, there's no confusion. So guys, when we're in the midst of the storm, let's not be so quick to give up. I'm here to let you know, continue to pray. Continue to trust God for the unknown. And I promise you, he will show up. When things get tough, trust God for the unknown. Come take this faith test journey with me. Come take it. It is one that I'm telling you, when you stand still in the midst of your storm and you trust God, because I'm telling you, people were like, Yvette, why would you stay? He's this, he's that. And I said, I'm trusting God. And I did. Come take this journey with me to have a better relationship with God and yourself, to be a better version of yourself. Not just for the people in your life, but the people who are coming in your life. Because let me tell you, the better relationship you have with God, the better and stronger you will be. And when these tests comes up, it will allow you to stand firm in the midst of the storm. Thank you for listening to Being Awesome with Yvette. Come take this journey with me. Have an awesome day.